Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Sawk here, and today we are here with my Week 2 GSL matchup. I was not very happy with how the live com went, and I have been away for quite a while, so I didn't have a lot of time to make this. Like I said, sorry, I'll actually be posting Week 3 probably right behind this. So, actually, I don't even know if I have that replay. So, you might not see a Week 3. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to do a team builder for it and kind of recap for it and what happened. But, yeah, let's get into my Week 2 matchup versus Nate. His showdown name is Alpha12653, but it is Nate from the Waterville Weaviles. So we're going to go into music off here. So I'm going to lead off with my Needle King. The reason I lead off with my Needle King is because, as you saw in the team builder I had put up earlier, it actually beats a large majority of his team, including Surf, which I saw it put in a lot of work. It beats the Excadrill, it beats the Gliscor, it helps beat the Blaziken. Also, it carries some other very potentially harmful moves, including Earth Power, and I believe I even carried a few other moves. Actually, we can just look up the team quickly. We can see that I was actually Ice Beam, Surf, Stealth Rock, and Earth Power. Yeah, so I hit the majority of his team. The only thing I struggled with was Sawk, so it was a pretty decent lead overall, as he is going to lead out with his Gold Digger, aka Excadrill. Starting off, I can just hit hard with a Surf here, just hitting anything I want to, really. So I actually do hit Gliscor on the switch, which is really nice, as I'm going to hit him for 63 damage. I can tell he's not Sub-Death from this point, so I know he's a defensive Gliscor as that Toxic Orb activates. Now, guessing him to want to protect and try to get some recovery, I'm going to throw up my rocks here, as I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks up, and we're going to put it into normal mode. Now, reading him decently well, I'm going to predict him going to want to... Well, I'm not going to read him here. I'm just going to Surf again, because if I do hit the Gliscor, Gliscor goes down, and his physical wall is just gone now. He has nothing really for a Ferrothorn hit. He makes the safe play and goes into his Apollo or his Heliolisk. Now, I could have predicted this and tried to go for a Earth Power, but I didn't want to be too risky. I wanted to make the safe play, try to hit something hard. So I do Surface. That Dry Skin's going to activate, and he's going to get some HP back. He's going to hit me back with a Surface. I'm going to live to 95, and I think that's a roll, as I am going to KO his Heliolisk. As you can see right here, it is a roll. It had a 70% chance to OHKO. You never take a roll whenever you go into Pokemon. You always ensure EVs enough to make sure it's always a guaranteed OHKO or to a KO or whatever. So he is going to go into his Medicham here. This is his Mega Medicham. I can just sack this off because I don't really need it too much anymore, as he's going to Bullet Punch away. So Needle King goes down, but it did a decent job. So I'm going to go into my Galvantula here. Galvantula can get up Sticky Web pretty decently well. So I'm actually Sticky Web and then 3 Electric type attacks, so I can't really touch this, as I predicted him to actually defog here instead of protect. So I tried to get my Sticky Web up again, predicting that. Knowing that he's actually going to stay in and be kind of adamant about this, I'm going to predict him to Roost or something and stay in. I'm going to get a free switch, almost free switch, into my Ferrothorn here, as this I can start stalling him out a little bit. Get a Leech Seed up maybe, as he's going to knock off my my Rocky Helmet here, as my Iron Barbs do a little bit to him, and I get off a Leech Seed here. Now, I'm thinking he'll want to stay in again and just try to Earthquake maybe, or do something, as he does Earthquake and does 20%-ish. I'm going to hit him with a Toxic, because I thought he'd switch out maybe into his fighting type, one of his 3 fighting types that he has. Now he's going to switch out into his Gold Digger Excadrill, as I am just going to Leech Seed again, I believe. I might have Toxic. Nope, I actually switch out into... Oh, I pulled a switch into Cofagrigus, because I knew he would want to switch here. So he's going to get up his rocks. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp his Excadrill, effectively making it useless. So Excadrill is basically useless now, as that Earthquake is going to do pitiful amount of damage, as I am going to knock off his leftovers. No, now his leftovers are gone. He's just taking 13%, and he's not really doing much else to me. He now goes into his Gliscor here, so I'm going to knock off again, getting rid of his Toxic Orb. He still is going to get that Toxic Orb recovery, though, which is kind of annoying. And Gliscor is kind of a hard thing for me to deal with, as he's going to knock off, get my Mummy, actually, and knock off my Custap Berry. As you can see, I knocked off here and got a little crit. I don't think that mattered too much, but it matters to the point where Gliscor is a very annoying Pokemon for me to face. The reason why is because I don't have much else for it besides Starmie, and I'm trying to keep Starmie in the back for a late game win condition. As you guys see, I think I'm gonna switch out here. Nope, I stay in, as I'm just trying to get damage off. Actually, I'd go for a Trick Room. Trick Room meaning so I can hit something hella hard, as I am gonna switch into Ferrothorn here, so Ferrothorn can basically move first no matter what now. As that crit's gonna do 31, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad because it didn't do too much. I knew that. What was I gonna do? What was I thinking here? I thought that he was gonna want to switch out, or I could just get a free Leech Seed off basically and get some extra damage off and try to recover some. I'm gonna Power Up here and KO. So Ferrothorn picks up a kill on Excadrill, which is really nice, as he's gonna go into his Blaziken. Ferrothorn's kind of done his job, so I can kind of sack this off here. As I'm just gonna get some, as he's just gonna Fire Blast and knock out my Ferrothorn. Now, if you look back up here, he said that's basically GG, and he can't really kill my Ferrothorn. But I knew he could. I said I wanted the kills because I thought I could win this. Now, as you guys can see, you'll see later what happens in the end. Yeah, as he said, 3 fighting types. So I'm gonna go into Starmie here and just, I believe I clicked Psychic, just because I knew that would do a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah. And Psychic straight KOs the Sawk here. As it kind of sucks, I have to kill my own favorite Pokemon. As he is going to go into his Medicham. As I'm going to Psychic that, and it lives. So I thought it would kill, so he's obviously running some HP investment. And then he's going to Bullet Punch, which actually kills my Starmie. So my late game cleaner is now gone. I'm kind of panicking here. So I'm panicking here thinking, okay, how am I going to win this? So I go into Mantine thinking I can live it, but it KOs me. Now I'm down to Galvantula and a very weakened Cofagrigus at 60%. I'm going to drop a Thunder here to kill this Mega here, get it out of my life, because I am extremely panicking now, because my only way of winning this now is stalling it out with my Cofagrigus. So I have to play this extremely well in order to win, otherwise I just choked. So he's going to protect here, scouting for the HP Ices. I'm going to double into, well, not double, I'm going to switch into my Cofagrigus. He's going to go into his Blaziken, and I'm just going to knock off, and revealing it's Assault Vest. I don't know really why it was Assault Vest. It doesn't really make too much sense, but he's going to Fire Blast here. I think I'm going to Destiny Bond. Yeah, I'm going to Destiny Bond here, so if he does kill me, I realized later that this was a misplay, because I could have sacked Galvantula. I could have taken a Fire Blast on that miss if I would have predicted the miss or something, and Galvantula lived or something was a Lord. Galvantula comes in, it can Thunder this and get rid of it. I can then sack it off to the Gliscor and try to stall War out with this. But otherwise, I just choked. So now I have a Mono, I have Sticky Web plus 3 electric attacks, one of them being Thunder Wave, versus a Gliscor. And I lose, basically. So that's GG, as I choke away an easy win to lose and fall to 1-1 in this GSL Grand Showdown League. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to do better, but I can't guarantee. Sorry, guys.